you are well and that you are having a good day so far. Today we'll be doing our advanced writing grade 8 English lesson on reference skills. So we're doing our advanced writing, which is grade 8 English lesson on reference skills. And before we start with our lesson on reference skills, we're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca. Once we've logged into aplusstudents.ca with our username as well as our password, and then we're going to select the subject of language arts, grade 8, and then we're going to select, or we're going to scroll down up until we get to the chapter of reference skills. All right, so we are doing reference skills. So we're basically going to discuss what reference skills are during this course of the lesson and how we can reference basically using the guide words in both thesaurus as well as in a dictionary. All right. So the chapter that we are focusing on today is reference skills. Our subject is English, which is language arts. Grade 8, advanced writing. And the lessons that we're going to be focusing on today under the chapter of reference skills is to use guide words, use thesaurus entries, and also to use dictionary entries. All right. So when it comes to guide words, right, we're going to the first one, which is guide words. When it comes to guide words is basically words that appear on each page of a dictionary, right? So it's words that appear on each page of a dictionary. They basically tell you the first word as well as the last word on the page. And the other words that is in between the first word as well as the last word on the page, they basically are in alphabetical order. So once again, guide words appear on each page of a dictionary. So they tell you the first word. So when you basically let's say, page to any word or any page in a dictionary, then the very first word right on top of a dictionary, right? Or let's say right on top of that specific page, we have the first word, first guide word, and the last word on that page is also a guide word. So all the other words in between these two guide words, they appear in alphabetical order, right? So to put words in alphabetical order, we need to put them in order by first letters. So if we are specifically looking at a word starting maybe with A, right? Then it means that all the other words with A is going to first appear on the specific page of a dictionary, right? But they're also going to appear alphabetically. So to put the words in alphabetical order, we need to put them in order by the first letters. And if if you're looking for a word starting with an A, right, and you are specifically looking at different words going through the page, right, you are looking between the guide words. But if the first letters are the same, right, then we look at the second letter. And if the second letters are the same, then we look at the third letters and so on and so on. Up until you basically find your specific word that you are looking for. And one word, right? And if one word is shorter, so if you have two words, right, that you are specifically looking for, if the one word is shorter, right, and there are no more other letters to compare, then the shorter word then comes first in the alphabetical order. For example, if we look at the word be and bed, right? This is now to basically make an example of the shortened word or the word that is shorter. So be will basically come before bed. For example, if you are looking for a word starting with B, then B will come before bed because both of these two letters are the same. And the second letter is also the same. So BE has no more other letters to compare. So this one will be first. And this one will be second. Right? So once again, when it comes to reference skills, right, then it means that we use guide words. And guide words will basically guide you when you are looking specifically for a specific word in a dictionary. So within a dictionary or thesaurus, right, the letters range from, it's literally alphabetical order. It starts by A, the start of the dictionary or thesaurus, and it goes all the way to Z or Z. So basically, you'll find the first, because A is the first letter in the alphabet. So which means that if you open up your dictionary thesaurus, then you'll find all the words that people can find starting with A. And what they do is to make it more easier for people to find specific words, they have created guide words to guide readers or to guide people looking for words or to looking for a specific word in a dictionary. They have created guide words to basically help you look for certain words. And that is to make it more easier. The first letter, the first word basically on the top of the page will be able to guide you, and then you just look at the last word. And that first word, as well as the last word, will basically give you an indication if this word is either between these two words, because it will be alphabetically, or is it either on the next page or the page before. All right. And then we have a thesaurus, right? And how we use a thesaurus entry. And a thesaurus, they list synonyms. So a thesaurus lists synonyms. Synonyms are words which are either the same or similar in meaning. So different words, but they are either the same in meaning or they are similar in meaning. So that is synonyms. So a thesaurus lists synonyms which are words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning. And if a word is not familiar, the synonyms in a thesaurus can help you understand it better. So if you are unfamiliar with a certain word, right, so you already looked at the dictionary and it's still not clear, then you can go to a thesaurus, right? So not only will they also give you the definition again, but they will basically give you words that are either the same in meaning or similar in meaning. So they'll give you more of the of synonym words of the specific word that you are looking for. And that will be able to help you understand a specific word better. So once again, a thesaurus, they list synonyms, which are words either with the same meaning or almost the same meaning. And if a word is not familiar, then the synonym in a thesaurus can help you understand it better. Because they give you more. They're giving you, they'll basically give you like a list of synonyms. And if we look at an example of how a synonym, or let's say a thesaurus entry will look like, if you look at the word speculate, so if you look at the word speculate, right, that is the word that you are looking for or you are searching for in your thesaurus. Speculate. So speculate, right? That is the word, let's say, for example, that we are searching for. So within a thesaurus entry, right, you'll have your specific word that you're looking for. Then you also have the part of speech, meaning they will tell you, is it a verb? Is it a noun? Is it an adjective, for example, right? So in this case, we have a word that we're looking for. We have the part of speech, so which means that speculate is a verb. Then we have the definition of what speculate means. So speculate means to consider or draw conclusions about something. And then when it comes to speculate, right, they give you a list of synonyms that are either the same or almost the same in meaning as the word, for example, speculate, which means that to speculate means either to consider, imagine, presume, theorize, or wager. All right. So that is basically how or what you'll basically find when you are looking in a thesaurus. You'll find the word that you're looking for. You'll find the part of speech, is it a verb, a noun. You'll find the definition of your work, or let's say of the word, sorry, that you were searching. And then you also have synonyms, right, which are words that are either the same or similar to, let's say, speculate. And once again, a thesaurus lists synonyms, right? Thesaurus mainly focuses on it listing synonyms, which are words that are either the same in meaning or almost the same in meaning. And if a word is not familiar, then the other synonyms that is listed in a thesaurus can help you understand it better. So if you don't know the one, then at least if you look at the other words that are the same in meaning or almost the same in meaning, right, will be able to guide you or make you or help you understand a specific word better. And then we have a dictionary entry, right? And a dictionary entry can give you many kinds of information about a word. This is a dictionary entry, right? Can give you many kinds of information about a word. And with a dictionary entry, right, it usually includes a definition for each of the words, meanings, or even the senses. For example, if you're looking at a specific word or you're looking up a specific word, remember also, right, it goes back to our guide words, right? When looking for a specific word in the dictionary, it always goes back to our guide words. Where guide words are given and there's, for example, a word on the first, like you'll have a specific page in a dictionary. The first word in on that specific page in a dictionary, right on top is, let's say, the guide word that will maybe tell you like, okay, you'll find this specific word, and then the last word on that specific page will be the word to also show that they are ending with that specific word. All the other words in between are alphabetically. So you need to decide if the word that you're looking for is either in between the guide words, or do you need to search for it either on the next page or the page before? So now when it comes to a dictionary entry, right? Remember we said that a dictionary entry gives you many kinds of information about a specific word that you're looking for. right? So with a dictionary entry, you'll have the word that you're looking for, which is for example safe. Then if you look at this word, right? This word looks as if the word is not spelled correctly. This word in a dictionary is called the pronunciation. And that basically shows you or tells you how you need to say the word. So if you say the word, it will, for example, be say. It's almost like the EY means it's like an A. So safe. So that is the pronunciation of the word. So we have the meaning, not even the meaning yet. We have the specific word that we are looking for. And then we have the pronunciation, meaning how you say a word. Then you have the part of speech, right? Which will either tell you it's an adjective, a verb, a noun. In this case, safe is an adjective. Right? And then if you, for example, have more than one meaning of the specific word, right? For example, safe has three meanings. Then you need to put the meanings numbered. You need to number the meanings. For example, number one, the word safe means that you are not in danger, right? So safe means that you are not in danger. So they'll basically give you the meaning of the word, numbered if there's more than one, as well as an example thereof. So safe, the first meaning is that you are not in danger. It's like not in danger. For example, we're safe as long as the lion stays in its cage. Another word for safe is harmless, cannot cause any harm. For example, it's safe to cross the street now. And then also another meaning of the word safe is providing protection or shelter. So safe is also providing protection or shelter. And an example of that is let's find a safe spot to hide. So that is basically a dictionary entry. It's where it can give you many kinds of information about a specific word. You'll have the word, you'll have the way it's said or pronunciation of the word. You have the parts of speech of the word. And then you have the meanings of the word plus its examples. And if there's more than one meaning, we said, then you need to put those words in, you put the meanings in numbered form, plus an example of each of the word or each of the, yeah. the meanings. All right. And if we even compare dictionary entries to thesaurus, right? Both as a specific word, both as a part of speech, as well as a definition. It's just that a thesaurus, it lists synonyms, which the words are either the same in meaning or almost the same in meaning. So which means that if a word is not familiar when it comes to thesaurus, then the synonyms within the thesaurus can help you understand it better. So then you can then look at the other words, right, that are similar in meaning or that's almost the same in order for you to make more meaning or to understand it more better. All right. And we said that we are doing our tutorial lesson on aplusstudents.ca. So we're going back to use guide words. Remember, we said guide words appear on each page of a dictionary. They tell you the first word as well as the last word on the page. And the other words on that page that comes between the guide words, they are in alphabetical order. So the first word and last word is the words that basically guides you. All right. So we're now going to look at a sentence, right? And then we're going to say, would you find the specific word on a dictionary page with the following guide words? So remember, you're going to look at the first word or the first letter. And if all of the first letters are the same, we go to the second letter and so on and so on. All right. So now it says, would you find the word vaccinate on the dictionary page with the following guide words? So which means that basically if you look at a dictionary, right? If this is your page in a dictionary, or let's say this is your book. This is the dictionary, right? So this is the dictionary. So the guide words, right, will be that say there is words. So this is basically halved. So the guide words, for example, be let's go with the word vertical. And the first word on the dictionary will be vertical, and the last word on this page, sorry, will be violet. Which means that on the next page, the word that comes after violet will then be on this page, and then other words, and then here will be the last guide word. So at the moment, vertical as well as violet is our guide words. So now we need to say if the word vaccinate on a dictionary is on the dictionary page with the following guide words, which is vertical and violet. Remember, we said that if we have our guide words, right, then we look at the first letters of the word. So, for example, I'm going to put vertical over here, still assuming that it's on the first page, first word. Now, vaccinate, V Both is V, right? So which means that A comes before E. So which means that vaccinate comes before vertical. So meaning vaccinate, you will not. So this is going to be a no, right? Because vaccinate you will not find on this page with the guide words vertical or violet. You'll probably find it on the previous page. All right. Now let's go to our test. So we now need to say which word would you find on a dictionary page with the following guide words. Our, our guide words are given and grocery. So given and grocery. We need to say which words would you find on a dictionary page with the following guide words, given and grocery. So the words that comes between given and grocery, is it goggles or is it gust? So goggles or gust. So we need to basically find the word that is between. So if we look at the word goggles, right? Of course, the G's are the same. Now we're looking at the O. O comes after I, but O also comes before R. Okay? And then gust. Gust comes after I, yes. Ooh, but gust does not come before GR for grocery, which means that gust will either be on the next page. On the next page with a different guide word or different guide words. So if we choose the word that comes between the guide words, which is given in grocery, we're going to say it's goggles. And goggles is the correct one. So which word would you find on a dictionary page with the following words? Shut and streak. Shut and streak. Will you find the word signature or symbol? Signature or symbol. All right. So if we look at the word signature, right? Signature, we must have said the first letters are the same. But now we're looking at the second letter. Shut is SH, streak is ST, and signature is SI, which means that I comes after H and I comes before T, whereas symbol is SY, which means that Y come after T. So symbol is not between shut and streak. So basically, signature is the word that comes between the guide words, which is shut and streak. All right. So we also said that a thesaurus, it lists synonyms, which are words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning. And if a word is not familiar, then the synonym in a thesaurus can help you to understand it better, because they will basically give you a list of different words with either the same meaning or almost the same meaning to kind of guide you or to help you understand it better. All right. And we said that if we look at another, let's see. All right. So if we look at the word discard, right? So within a thesaurus, we'll have the meaning of the word, or we'll have the word. Then we'll have the part of speech, which will tell you if it's a verb, noun, adjective, or so on. We'll have the definition and all the different other synonyms, which will basically be able to help you understand or to guide you. And if we look at the word discard, so they already have the word within the the thesaurus, which is discard, and the part of speech of discard is verb. So the definition also of the word discard is to get rid of. So they'll give you the word, which is discard. They'll give you the part of speech, whether it's a verb, noun. And then they give you the definition, which is to get rid of something. And then they also give you a list of synonyms. So the synonyms of discard is to dispose of, to reject, get rid, to throw out, or trash, right? And remember, we said that as the thesaurus, it lists synonyms, which are words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning. If a word is if a word is not familiar, the synonym in the thesaurus can help you understand it better. All right. So if we now look at this entry, right, we say discard. So now we need to say which might someone discard. What might they throw away? What might they reject? Throw to the trash, right? So basically, unneeded receipts are one of the things that somebody would throw in the bin. All right. So one of the things that we need to discard of is unwanted receipts or unnecessary or unneeded receipts and all the other, let's say, dirt stuff that is laying in our handbags. Get rid of it, throw it out, right? All right, so now we're going to our test where we are going to use thesaurus entries. If we look at this thesaurus entries, right? Derelict, right, or derelict. The part of speech of the specific word is an adjective. And the definition of the word is left unused. And the synonyms, right, which are words that are either the meaning or same in meaning of the word derelict, is to abandon, deserted, desolate, discarded, right? So those are words that are similar in meaning or almost the same in meaning. So we now need to say which word is derelict, right? Based on the definition that we read plus the synonyms, right? Is derelict leftovers or an empty, run down house? So is it leftovers or an empty, run down house? All right, so if derelict also means abandoned, deserted, discarded, then it means that our thesaurus entry will then mean it is either an empty, run down house, because an empty, run down house is usually called an abandoned house. And if we look at the thesaurus entry, which is accumulate, and the part of speech of accumulate is a verb, and the definition of accumulate is to gather gradually. So now we said when it comes to accumulate, right, it's to gather gradually, and the synonyms of accumulate is either to collect, gather, or keep. This was grade 8. And what might a person accumulate as she ages? Is it memories or inexperiences? So the older you get, right, you basically accumulate memories based on your experiences. All right, so that is now our lesson on reference skills. We made mention of guide words, right, that we use within dictionaries that you'll find on a page. You'll find the first word as well as the last word in a dictionary that we will basically call guide words, and all the other words with between those guide words are it's alphabetically, right? With the thesaurus, you'll mainly find words that will give you more synonyms to a meaning of a specific word or a word that you're looking for. And a dictionary is basically where you'll find use the word with its definition, right? So that is now the end of our lesson on reference skills. Thank you very much, grade 8s, for joining the class. And I really hope that you are going to have a good day further. So till next time, goodbye.